Welcome to the Tippie Toe podcast. We got a special guest tonight. Who my guest is, my dog?
Man, you got to know, man. Futuristic Lilo, man. The one and only Big Lingo. What's happening?
Stop playing with it, man. How you feeling, though, dog?
Man, come on, man. I'm feeling great, man. Charged up, man.
I had to bring you through, dog.
Moving and grooving, that we'll say. You feel me?
Then,
trying to stay moving and grooving, man.
I appreciate you for coming through, too.
Man, come on, bro. It's mutual, you know. When player meet and greet, it's a treat, So, hey, man.
Okay, then, man. They want me to ask you one question, too, like, with the Young Thug being that case, but how it was watching that whole situation just...
For me, it was relatable, you know what I'm saying?
And what you mean by that?
I done been in those same rooms, just in front of a judge, just in an uncomfortable situation to where, your livelihood, your freedom, your well-being, is, not in your hands, It ain't a comfortable feeling, so just watching it, it hit home for me because, like I say, I've been in those same shoes, so it was something that hit home for me, Okay,
then. We nosy. What that was you had got into, though, if you don't mind us asking?
I went down the road, did a bid, had to do like 24 months, on a straight fire, I caught a straight fire. I did
so I went to prison?
Yeah, I did probably like 20-something months and all, you know what I mean? Possession of a firearm and commence of a crime.
Damn.
Got pulled over, had some it found the fire, like that, and that was my situation in Clay County, and
was that before?
That was a sticky situation,
Was that before the hit or after the hit? Or before the hit?
That was after.
After the hit, oh Lord.
Yeah, that was after. That was probably like 2017. Yeah.
Like how you handled it being in there, what was going through your mind? You had to that was like 2 years. How much you had to do?
I did 27 months and
yeah, I damn near.
Because I did 3 months in the county. You feel me? Because when you first catch a charge, you sit in the county. Just waiting to go to court, go through the motions. You know what I'm saying? And set enough about 3 months before I went to court. You feel me?
Man. So what kept you afloat while it was going down though?
I say for me, just having a good support system, bro. You know what I'm saying? I thank God, I got a good family,
Okay, then.
I got a great mom, I got some great aunties, and I feel like, when you're in a situation like that, your support system help just as far as keeping your mental right, just knowing, everything gonna be good, or even you can know, but sometimes just hearing somebody tell you it's gonna be all right, it's gonna be good, can catapult you through a situation. So, for me, like I say, having that support system, it kind of made it a little bit bearable. But at the same time, you still the one isolated, and got to do that time. You're doing it by yourself for sure.
And how it was when you went to prison, how it was for you though, walking into that door, especially with you got a face and a name though.
I mean, me, you know how it is. Like it's like. For real, when you down there, it's really a big network. You know what I'm saying? You run into a lot of familiar faces, you know what I'm saying?
You ain't seen in a minute.
That you ain't seen in a minute, but from your side, know what's going on with you solid, know what I'm saying? Know you official, you know what I'm saying? Folks who, who draw to you, you know what I'm saying? So for me, it was like that, just being a real one and just kind of making my mark through the people, coming from the underground to, you touched a lot of the streets, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And a lot of the same people I club with, a lot of the same people, I touched, that was associates or that I knew through probably my cousins or, somebody I knew through maybe my uncle, stuff like that, You started running the guys like that, down there. And they help you with your bid too.
Right.
Cause they have probably been down there already, like a 3, 4, 5. You know what I'm saying? And
tell the ropes and stuff.
Tell the rope and just even like when you see certain people who been down there for a minute and it ain't broke them. You know what I'm saying? Like they mental still there. Like they still. Positive. You look like dang. You know what I'm saying? It's really admiring. Like dang, you in a real. You in a sticky situation, but you ain't, let it break you.
Facts. Like what you did to keep your time? Were you writing in there, playing cards, like
I did.
Phone, or like what's your main thing that just kept that time going for you?
Man, some of everything, you know what I'm saying, just a pastime. But, you know, I got a lot of tattoos, you know what I'm saying. I got a lot of, like, work, a lot of, you know, shade work. You know, I did that the pastime.
Right.
A lot of ink. Not really the phone, because the phone had you drunk. On
What
God.
you mean by that? Have you drunk?
Had you drunk, like you in you know, you talking to your people, or you talking to your girl, you know what I'm saying, your little fine shit, or you talking to your homeboy, and it's like, you know, you be out there, so that's why people say you can't be out there and trying to do time.
Yeah, staying there.
Yeah, because it's like after you get out the phone with them, or you get out the phone with your girl, you're like, damn, bro, I got to go back to this. You feel me?
Facts.
That feeling be like a stupid drunk feeling. You feel me?
What you saying? Yeah, I get
you know what I'm saying? Like that's why I ain't really like try to have no visitation.
Yeah.
I really didn't do visitation. Cause
somebody really missing outside.
Man, that visitation kill you, man, when you seeing your people walk off. You feel me? It be the walk off. The whole visit be cool when you see them, hug them, you know what I'm saying, first come in, you politicking about an hour, however long. But that walk off, especially if you got, you know, jits, got a little one. You know, nephews, sisters, anything like that, that walk off be a fool. And you got to go back to where's your reality right now.
Right. And did you have any kids at that time?
Yeah.
How you dealt with it? Like you said, like being locked up, knowing you got the little ones out here. Like you said, that's the tough one, right?
It's a tough thing. Like plenty time, bro. Like plenty night, bro. I cried, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Plenty nights, I just the pain, just the, you know, just to be away, just to know you could do better. Just you know what I'm saying? To know, you know what I'm saying, that you know what I'm saying, you put yourself in position to take your, you know what I'm saying? It's like a, you know, it's like a different type of pain. You know what I'm saying? As a father wanting to be there, you know what I'm saying, and can't. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, whatever the situation is, you know, you get better. But it's still like, you know, you can't take that time back. Like, I got 36 months, so I got 39 months. And the reality is, I can't see my little one, you know what I'm saying? You know, so that's...
Oh, hell yeah, man. So Young LA, man, you feel me? Let's take it on bike. And before we take it on bike, how you got that name, first of all, though, dog?
Man, you know, them my initial, my boy.
Okay, then.
Yeah, man, you know, man, authentic.
Okay, then.
Authentic, man, you know what I'm saying? Them my initial. First name Leland, my last name Austin.
Okay, then. So, like, growing up, though, single home, both parents?
Single home.
Okay. Like, who that was? Pop's mama? Or typical mama?
Mom, dude.
Did you know your father growing up?
Yeah, for sure. Lilo.
Okay, then.
That boy Lilo, yeah.
Yeah, dog.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
Like with school, like what you vibe with? Sports?
Huh?
Do you play any sports when you go to school?
Man, come on, man.
Don't do it like that. Let me know now. We trying to get nosy with it.
Nah, for sure. Yeah, I played sports. Nah, for sure.
What your sport was?
I was a two-way. That's what I say. Like,
okay, then.
I can hoop, you know what I'm saying, and I play football.
Oh, you just whatever you want to do, you can do it.
Man, you know, hey, one thing about it, you know, you can groove to it, you can move to it, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real. But, like, football came, like, from my mama's side, my uncle. Basketball, I feel like I kind of just taught myself how to hoop, for real. My uncle done played football. All my mama and brother play football, so I kind of know where I kind of got the football move from. You know what I'm saying? My cousin, they play football, but as far as hooping, I feel like I taught myself that.
Like, so when in high school, did you still play ball?
I played ball in middle school. 8th grade and 9th grade.
By what high school, what started going on? You got distracted off the ball?
Yep.
Why was that there? Like, you feel me? That'd be the tough years right there, like sticking to it in high school.
It was my 10th grade year for me. I made it to the 10th grade. And that's what the challenge was for me, just, you know, being, you know, flattered by the streets and, you know what I'm saying, I already dibbling, dabbling and, you know what I'm saying, stuff outside of school, you know what I'm saying, being grown, outside doing dabbling stuff outside of, you know, adolescence and teenagers and grown folk business, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think 10th grade for me, and like once I went eligible, cause I knew like that year before, I knew I wasn't going to class, like and making the grades, basically. But you know, you still can try out. You know, until that transcript come back in, like it's a gap period, and you know they'll still be like trying out for the next year 10th grade team. They'll have spring tryouts or something like that. That's when they'll figure out, you know, who's starring. I had went through tryouts, all that. I was starring right cornerback. I had done made the team, went through practice. One day Coach pulled up like, man, Mr. Austin, bro, you let me down.
Damn.
He said, bro, you ain't gonna be able to play. You feel me? Ooh. And for me right there, that shit was devastating. Yeah. I really thought I had it, you know what I'm saying? Like, but that was devastating for me. And I think that kind of pushed me more. Like after that, it was like I ain't even go. It just pushed me more to the street. I ain't even go to the.
You ain't say nothing you could do like.
Nah, it wasn't like I was so far behind.
Yeah.
Bro, I was so far behind. Like basically, like just doing little crazy lame shit, not going to class, getting to school, just walk, just doing little shit.
Nah, I know.
And then, man, I did that shit so much, man. I got so far behind.
Yeah. Man, don't tell me I had a 0.2.
I'm talking about my shit was so far behind.
My shit was 0.2.
Man, gone.
No. Not even on one credit, bro.
Bro,
by
no.
10th grade, they rolled me out too, cause if you ain't going and you ain't handling business, they send me one of them funny schools. So I hear that a lot. Where everybody's like 10th grade. That's when they really
that's when they crack down. You feel me? That be like a pivotal point. You know what I'm saying? So for me it was like, man, I gotta take. I gotta do something else. I gotta take something else. Like for real. And that when I just really hit the gas with my artistry. Just
about 10th, 11th grade. That's when you started going.
Yo, just really like I gotta take this shit serious now.
Nah, fast. So and growing up at that age, who are you listening to? Like who you could say, well, damn, I like this artist. I want to be like this artist. You feel me?
Growing up, I was listening to people like Goodymon, like CeeLo.
Yeah.
Lord, it's so hard living this life, a constant struggle each and every day. Someone is help, you feel me?
Okay, then.
Like stuff like that, like Goodymon, let's see, at that time, listen to a lot of first T.I. on Sirius.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was cool.
Let's see, Outkast for sure. But anything that came out the city, you know what I'm saying? Like really a fan of for real. Yeah, for sure.
So now so like were you dolo? You had to click like, cause back then them studios was expensive. How you got in? How were you recording?
Man, my recording process, I say it first kind of like started. I'm trying to go all the way, get all the way. I want to say my boy. I want to say Willie, my homeboy Floyd, his brother-in-law. He used to take us on the west side to like it was this record store on Bankhead.
Yeah.
And Bambino had like some turntables, and it was like more like a record shop. Yeah. But he still can record vocals, you feel me? So that was like my first experience like really recording like on the professional level and not really like freestyle.
Okay. So how you used to record before, like with a tape and you pressing, like how you was playing your...
Nah, I used to record my talking about with the tape.
Yeah, before your professional, like how were you recording, or you was not recording?
Nah, I wasn't recording. I just freestyle. Yeah, like you feel me? Like basically like with it, like on the bus type vibe, coming home. You know what I'm saying? Or anywhere for real. You feel me? Lunch room, on the table. You feel me? We used to have a pencil with the.
Yeah.
All, you know what I'm saying? All that, like, you feel me? But as far as like actually putting it in the format, for real, I want to say around that time.
But what made them say take y'all to the record store and start like he was hearing how y'all?
Yeah, we basically like just hearing a freestyle. And put songs together, like write them and like remember how we saying it and recite them. You know what I'm saying? And
were you nervous the first time in that booth though? Just hearing yourself with the headphones on, it does something to a nigga.
Yeah, I think I had to get used to it. You know what I'm saying? At first, I don't think I was all that good at first, like out the rip. But just starting to get comfortable with it. The more we started doing it, because we started going more and more.
Okay, yeah.
To the point where we were starting to record songs and shit. Like we had, like, you know what I'm saying, like. And then when you hear yourself back, in the beginning phase of like recording yourself, like you say, in the studio, then hearing it back, that'd be like, whoa,
yeah,
that shit geek you up more.
Yeah, motivate.
Like, I want to make some more of this stuff.
Facts. Like, and at that time, were y'all performing or y'all just straight just dropping? Was
nah,
it click like too like? Or just,
it was like me, my partner Floyd, my partner Andre, and we did like open mics, basically like you know how you got there and go perform, you might win like a 250.
Yeah.
You might win like a 300, the best artist type shit like that. We did that, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, then.
But we did that with like some of the recordings that we had recently started doing that I was telling you about, like at Bambino Shop, you know what I'm saying? Or some stuff we may have did in the cul-de-sac with P-Man, you know what I'm saying? He had a little setup, you know, kind of similar to what I was naming on Bankhead in his basement, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes we'll go down there.
Okay, then.
So...
Did you ever end up winning something?
Hell nah. I don't think we
came
ever
close at least?
Yeah, I came close, but what happened was we had went a couple weeks straight, and then one of my other partners, he wasn't even going. Like, we had done went like 3 times. Like, bro, we been chunking at that money on, you feel me?
Playing.
And so he just popped out like, I'm finna go, but he had a song too.
Yeah.
Man, that man came out there and won that motherfucker at Cruise. I said, but he was with us, you know what I'm saying? So we got that, yeah, so we still celebrate, you know what I mean?
Then,
but yeah, but I ain't never personally win that motherfucker.
No, but that motivated nigga right there, you know, home team got it.
Yeah, for sure. All them little wins count and build up momentum and build up confidence, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
You feel me? So all that, so you know, I hang my hat on all that, you feel me? Open mic, shit like that, when you get a chance to practice. You know what I'm saying? You get a chance to perfect your craft, you know what I'm saying? Sharpen yourself, you feel me?
Yeah.
All that shit lead up to, you know what I mean? You being him for real.
Nah, facts. So like you said, that's your first like going to the studio. Like when it got a little more serious and more deeper, then.
I mean, shit from there, it like, you know, shit from there, it kind of like got deep from right there, cause it was like when I used to go to Bambino Shop.
Yeah.
Other players used to come through there too, you know what I'm saying, who had like motion going on already, like with the music, basically like going like more motion than I had at the time, and I was just coming in, and it was people that I looked up to who was already doing it. Like,
who you seen in the you see a couple people you can name?
Like for me at that time being on Bankhead, it was like the franchise boy for me, you know what I'm saying? One day Moot B, he had came down there, and I guess he heard like some of the stuff I was doing on, I told you, the Bambino tape right at the shop. Boom, boom, boom. Well, Moot B was from the group D4L. Yeah. So he used to like at this time, you know, R.I.P. Low, you know what I'm saying? R.I.P. Dun and Loud. At that time, I believe Moot had like a move where he was taking people to the radio station, and it was like this thing at V103. It was one, I don't want to quote wrong, it was V103 or 1079, and they basically had like a battle. Yeah. So you go in there, you go in the lobby, you battle, you do battle, for the top, you know what I'm saying? And I guess I had went so crazy with Bino, and he was like, boy, you know, we're gonna go up here to, you know what I'm saying, V103, you gonna and that's when it kind of started for me. Like, that was the first, like, of saying, like, somebody else recognizing, like, or seeing the talent and thinking a little bit more highly of what I was doing at the time than what I was thinking of it. You know what I'm saying?
And what song that was that did it?
It was just like some freestyle shit. Okay. Yeah, I used to rap on like that, like some Dipset. I used to rap like over like Dipset beats and shit like that, and do like remakes and shit. Like,
so you had no main producer at that time? Nah,
we would just like I had jack beats. Like, I used to like rap over Lil Wayne. You know what I'm saying? That fuck them, fuck you, nigga, motherfuck you, fuck that old man and fresh, like shit like that. Okay. And them lyrics and freestyles was sticking. You know what I'm saying? Nigga was like, damn, Shorty got ball for real. That boy Lilo got ball.
Okay, then.
But that was my first taste of it. So shout out to Moot B. Shout out Whole Bankhead. Shout out Zone 1. You know what I'm saying? D4L, RP Low. But I appreciate, you know, Moot for seeing that in me. Cause like I say, every small stone counts. So that was another confident booster for me. And then after that, it was like I just kept going. And somehow shit just kept rapping through the city, bro. And ran in, like, shit just kept escalating. Then I ran into Zay.
Okay. So, like what before, you know, one of your big hits, what local stuff you felt after hitting the radio that felt like, man, I ain't gonna lie, man, this shit might start turning up for real now.
Like I told you, like that was a confident booster. Yeah, because I was already with the battery in my back. You know what I'm saying? Cause like Willie taking me to Bino, you know what I'm saying? I done seen Moot, you know what I'm saying? I done went to V103, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just, you know, salting for it more and more, you know what I'm saying? And also at that time it was just passion and just being young and just ambitious and loving something. But with that came a consistency. Cause I was doing it all the time. I didn't know it was consistency. I'm just piping my shit, doing what somebody done found, you know what I'm saying, a newfound love. This something I love to do.
Were you futuristic yet, or you were just rapping regular? Cause you know that swag, boy.
Nah, it was like at that moment right there, it was like I always been super different. Like no matter what I was doing, no matter how, whatever the. You know what I'm saying? Before it was skinny, you know what I'm saying? And like I always did something different. Like I would always tie my bandana like the other way than when the bandana era was in. I ain't gonna tie my bandana how you tie yours. Or when the bandana era was in, when I'm fresh, I'm gonna go a little bit further. I'm gonna tie the bandana around my whole Alpha 1 and put the pant leg over. You know what I'm saying? I always trained it like that. But at that time it was just more like lyrics, you feel me? And more like rapping. At that time, like around that time when I kinda met Zay, I kind of had like a real bar for bar flow.
How you met Zay? From the same going crazy?
Yeah, like the same shit I was telling you, like they give the money away.
Yeah.
The 250s and shit. Like you go to the open mic. We would just happen to be at like another kind of same venue like that on my side of town, like on Moreland Avenue. And this was around the time like he was rocking with him and Guwap were locked in around the time like Black T and all that was out like with Gucci Man, and Gucci was already like a hood superstar. For real. So
so when Black T came out, you already had the hood going crazy.
Yeah, he was already like, you know what I'm saying, Guwap, you feel me, like around, you feel me, he was already making a name, really pushing, like really buzzing. And like I say, I was just goddamn being consistent on accident, just going to spots. That's how I got in, just kept going. And I went there one night, I ain't know like the crowd that were going, you know, that they were going to be in there. Matter of fact, my uncle Michael Matt, shout out to Uncle Stink. Uncle Stink took me up there that night. And just like, you know, another guy believing in me, just seeing the talent. How Moot B took me to V103 and Stink, you know, he from my, you know, the projects that I jumped out of poetry in Tomerville Heights, and you know, he, you know, rapping around apartments and do. Took me like, hey man, got an open woo. Took me up there and I popped it, and Zay happened to be in there that night.
Well, he was like, for looking what he was doing, just vibing.
I don't know if he was in there with WAP or with Gucci because he performed that night, or I don't know if he was in there just like networking, just because there's a kind.
Performed that night too.
Yeah, Gucci performed that night too. I performed that night too. That was
a good night.
That's how I performed that night too.
That dude was a live night.
Yeah, and then that motherfucker like literally a 10-minute. I can walk from my project to the club that we performed at.
Yeah.
Type shit.
Yeah. So this
like we used to do that shit. Like actually, they ain't got no ride. We gonna walk. Goddamn, we walk up the block. 10 minutes, it was right on the block. So that, I'm just glad Stink told me that night to go. Like ordained on steps, and then it was like from there it was serious for real because I had them ran into the trap godfather Ziggy. Zay told me.
So what Zay hollered at you and told you? Like he talked to you that night after you performed?
Yeah, I got to holler at him actually to shake his hands, and actually he seen me perform. Zay seen me perform, and I went crazy. It's Leland, bitch. Yeah, I'm quite lethal. Swerving in the all white Regal. Yeah, that's how I came in. It was like, but it was the remake of the Wayne. But them bars were classic, and I had a good performance. Like I say, it was more bars, and after I performed, shit, Zay was hollering at Stink. They already had a relationship. Who I told you, like, come on, nephew, let's go to the club. My Michael Matt, Uncle Stink. Made my first $1,000 with my Uncle Stink, man.
Break it down to us.
Made my first shit, Falcon tickets.
What's going down?
Falcon ticket, man. You know what I'm saying? Made my first B-roll, but I'm just glad that he motivated me that night to just get up, you know, and go out.
But thank God you was the type of nigga to say, let's go, because some niggas be like, man.
Oh, nah, when it came to that one, I was on go. Like, I was on go. And that's how I feel like I slick. The passion turned into consistency to everybody else. Like, damn, we always see him out. Like, damn, we always see him. He be in this spot, he that spot, and that's what worked for me.
Okay, then. So now, like, Zay end up saying, I got a studio. I need your, like, what he end up saying to you?
Shit, he just, you know, basically telling me you know, he fucking with it. He rocked with me. He told Stink to bring me down to the house. Mm-hmm. He was like, shit, bring him to the house. Yeah, what's going through I got mind? The invite. Like,
what's going through your mind when you say that? And was that you have any rap crews at that time with you too? Or
nah, I mean,
solo.
I was just solo.
Yeah, okay.
I was just young LA. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and shit. I mean, when I got the invite, that shit was just like I don't know how I felt at that time. Mm-hmm. You know, but I think I was numb to it until I really got down to the basement.
Yeah.
Until I started going to the basement, I was numb to it. Mm-hmm. Then, you know, that shit woke me up. The basement was legendary.
What you seen in the basement that woke you up?
Like, cause shit, for me, I'm just grinding, just a young nigga from the hood, goddamn, want to do this shit for real. Right. And then, like, shit, once I started going, like, to the basement, shit, I started, like, running into, like, nigga like OJ. OJ the Jew Man, and, like, they already going. Like, they songs in the club, these same hole in the wall clubs I go to, these songs, they the neighborhood superstar, getting that money, catch me in the hood, getting nothing but the yeah, that like these hood classics.
Yeah, I mean, that's that phone.
These them real, like, you know what I'm saying? And so, they was already in rotation, so actually being in the studio with these guys, it was like a different level. You know what I'm saying? Running to the Young Rouse.
Did you and OJ end up recording anything, or you just watching them both do their thing?
Nah, me and Juice ended up doing something.
Okay then.
Yeah, me and Juice did. Yeah, we end up going crazy.
Yeah. Was he fat Juice at that time? Cause you know he used to be kind of fat a little bit. He slimmed down now.
Yeah. There was Jew. I believe at that time, yeah, Jew had a look. Now I think Jew was slim at that time. Okay. Yeah, he was still, you know, regular, regular at that time. But still, Juice talking that talk. You feel
how
me?
Talking that talk. Though? Like how they call it like that? Like back then, I was to get in the club.
I believe got down that same blueprint. What I told you I was doing, I believe that was the blueprint for the bull for real. I mean, I went there hand in hand to say how they caught deal, but I just figured that had to be the blueprint.
Right.
Cause these same spots, we'll all be in these same spots together. Like even before I had a lot of notoriety and just rapping, I still be in the club. Okay. You see what I'm saying? I was clubbing young, might be with my cousin Jason, might be with R.P. Troy, you know what I'm saying? My angel, I might be with Troy, but I was clubbing early. So I might just see these folks in the club tight. And so I figure like, damn. Once it hit, it was like, damn, the nigga was always in a different club, being seen, promoting the music, playing the music, whatever they had to do, piping it, you know what I'm saying, right there and doing that on a consistent basis. Cause did before like the digital era, so it ain't really like
this is CD passing time.
Yeah, this goddamn hard promo time, did number leg work.
And did you ever experience the passing your CDs out? Or you skipped?
Yeah, shit. My first tape, like when the first Credit Block tape. It was black and red. I was sitting on the Thomasville Heights sign. We pressed up copies of that. We had like, I ain't had that many when I did like 1,500 copies.
Okay.
That's the tape Zay produced. That's the tape that got me really with on my upward.
Yeah, so that's like how y'all came. He told you, or you was like, damn, Zay, I want you to, how y'all came out with doing that though?
I mean, shit, it was just like, he was just inviting me to the house, and every time I went over there, it was like I was we were dropping. It was to the point, bro, I was doing like 2 of them motherfuckers. Every time I come, I was doing like 2 or 3.
Damn.
I was running through shit, because I wasn't writing there. Yeah. I just was goddamn.
Freestyler.
Bro.
They call it punch in now.
That man Zay goddamn say shit, but I ain't never seen him right. Like, excuse me.
No, you good. Like what was it like? Did you ain't care to write, or you just like, man, I'm gonna punch in and punching out this bitch? Did you ever try to write before?
I mean, in the beginning, I never. It was always a feeling to me. The beat made me feel a certain way, and I just tried to make my words feel like the beat. You know what I'm saying? And deliver it like that, and that was.
Yeah, you just swag on the beat.
Yeah, bro, it was like a feeling. Like everything was really a feeling, and so like I ain't really try to write, cause like the way I was doing that shit was working.
Yeah.
Like the records was
broken, why fix it?
And so I mean like now you know, as you go and progress. You know, I do right. You know what I'm saying? I still get bars, and I got to remember I put them down, whether on phone or here or there, but I still do a lot of what I started with in the beginning. And that's just spontaneous, punching in, feeling the music, and just
getting that vibe going.
Just getting the vibe going.
So, like any features on that tape you and Zay dropped? Or you use Dolo?
Well, the only feature I really had on there was I had people like from around the way. Like, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think First I Fall Back was on there. So that was me and Young Ralph. That was me and Jude. I had like a Humble G on there. He was from that Zaytoven camp, you know what I'm saying? I in-house Zay, you know, there's whole familiar territory camp. I had Sig HB on there. He in-house from that camp. You see what I'm saying? I had a lot of artists and a lot of talent around me who was striving to do the same thing that I was doing. And we was all working close-knit, you know what I'm saying? So those were my features, you feel me?
So how did you and Rob met, though? How y'all started bonding and kicking it? From Zay hot spot?
Yeah, just really from down there, and like, you know, he from the 3, you know what I'm saying? We both from like the same side of town. So like a lot of times in the clubs, like I always frequently, you know what I'm saying, see Ralph on. We always frequently see each other basically at the basement, in the studio, you know, working. So we built a brotherhood just through working and, you know what I'm saying, our job description, because we always worked alongside each other. Since I tell you, like, since First I Fall Back, then I leaned down. And that was on Jude first mixtape, you know what I'm saying? Okay
then. And at that time, was you doing them crazy gangster haircuts style yet, or you ain't doing the hairstyle yet?
Yeah, I think I was doing I was half and half at that point. I think I was doing the Offset. Because, you know, I had the Offset Shorty. Yeah. So I had really like stamped the Offset. It was like Offset Shorty, swagged up Shorty. And on this song, on this featured on the boy Maceo.
Okay, yeah.
Zone 6.
How much were you paying for
Big Maceo. In the beginning, when I was going half and half, them haircut was free.
Yeah, they were free. I think
I was still in my free stage. I was in my free stage then. You know what I'm saying? When I was going half and half. But when I went hot,
yeah.
When I went hot, them.
Y'all call it hot.
When I went hot, that when them things started to cost a little something.
Well, I think y'all, I ain't gonna lie, I feel like you put them, you know, the haircut getting to a whole nother level on all that there.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, just, you know, just doing something different, just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I always been like that, you know what I'm saying? And like I say, even before the camera came on, you know what I'm saying? You know, like I said, I was going half and half, one half, dog, part down the middle all the way, one half. We're gonna have to go pull one of the pictures up on the interview and post it one time. Yeah, half and half. I said shorty. Yeah. But just knowing on that, you know what I'm saying, I can do what I do. You know what I'm saying?
You feel me? So now, like you kept dropping. So that was the first you did it. What was Zay? So what was the second tape? Like, you feel me?
It went. I mean, that tape right there had got me to the point to where like it had like the tape did great for me, bro. I was working with Ziggy, like this truck Godfather. He already buzzing, bro. Like this around the time, like So Icy out at this time. Like got you know he like that was amazing. He going crazy. He in his bag, and so to have a tape. Yeah, a whole Zaytoven project at that time, that was big for me.
That's big for anybody, really.
Yeah, nah, for sure. And then not on the other hand, for anybody, for you to go and deliver on that motherfucker, to handle your business as an artist and just deliver in a mesh, then, you know, and that motherfucker just spread it for me, bro. Like, them 1,500 copies, that shit did good in my section. Think about it, 1,500 CDs. Yeah. But you ain't trying to get them to the whole Atlanta. You just in your section with them. Yeah. Like, you got Thomasville, you got Four Seasons, you got Inglewood, you got Lila Valley, you got, you know what I'm saying, Summer Hill over here. You got all this stuff is right 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes away from each other.
You like to feed my hood.
And them 1,500 CD got down there to every hood, bro. And goddamn, that's how it started for me, because Dro was able to get one of those same CDs, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? That's how.
Oh yeah, so what like, so
it was like,
end up calling you?
Nah, I mean, shit, hell nah, it ended up to the point where, like, Dewan pulled up on me, like, you know what I'm saying? Eventually, you know what I'm saying, as it, you know, because, like I said, I just sprinkled my CD, bro.
Yeah.
And, you know, Dewan, one of them guys who be around, too, you know what I'm saying? Really, like, you know, tangible at that time where he be around the way.
Yeah.
And, like I say, Summer Hill, that ain't too far from Somerville, so basically, like, the CD had that surface.
Yeah.
Some folks
come to
because you know other people from other projects come to Tomerville, they in and out. You feel me? So it just made it way around, bro.
You know, good music too. You know,
1,500 CD, bro. Made it way around, bro. Made it way to goddamn Polo Dro. Make a long story short, made it way to Polo Dro.
Now when they made it Polo Dro, like
once it made the Polo Dro goddamn, you already know it was. To the moon.
Did that make that mixtape an A9 on it?
Huh?
That one that had A9 on
nah,
it? Nah, I'm about to say,
man, this was before A9.
That don't sound like a Zay. That don't sound like a Zay beat.
Like this was before A9. Like my hit off that mixtape what got me was called I Got It. This was my street hit anthem before A9.
Okay then.
Like just the local, like this motherfucker was famous right here. You see what I'm saying? I Got It. It had done built up. That was one of me and Zay biggest records in that pocket, and then shit next it was ain't I.
So like how long did you work out your song with Zay? Like shows, did it get the shows started coming off it?
Yeah, nah, like I mean like hood shows and shit, the hood fame.
Yeah.
Like goddamn the Zay shit was all hood fame for me.
Yeah, facts.
It wasn't no money in it. You know everybody you gotta start somewhere.
Yeah. But there was like you had to face a name now.
Yeah, that's basically that's what
you know that's the nigga that made it.
That's why it was super important, because like you say, I had that now, so I got all the hood fame and accolades off that, enough of the hood fame off that to where other people started that was higher than the level I was at, started to see like, oh boy, that boy, yeah, shit, he know, or that shit hard.
So when Joe hollered at you, like what he was saying, let's work on some song. Like what was the first thing he hollered at you about? Or you remember?
Shit, he just, you know, basically like, I had done, the day he came out there when I had the first encounter with him, I had done got in the truck like in rap form. Yeah. Like basically he had done, then when he had played, he was playing the music from that same tape I'm telling you about. He was playing that, is it NBA or is it NFL? Look, I'm getting money, I'm right clean, what the hell? Today is NBA. Next it was like that, but he was playing that and I just was like, got the freestyling on it, and we had a good vibe, good encounter. You know, right off the top. And I guess whatever I did, you know, sometimes you got to feel the vibration. I know now as being an artist, you know what I'm saying, looking back at Dro's standpoint and what he had accomplished at that time, you know how to feel it if somebody got that oomph, you know what I'm saying? You know? And so I guess, you know, once I got next to him, he felt the oomph. Okay, and from there, he just stayed in contact with me, bro. And he told me, like, shit, you know, bro, I'm gonna try to get you a situation, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to get you out the hood, you know what I'm saying, bro? I'm fucked up, bro. Yeah. I want to do this shit, bro. I'm fucked up. Like, I used to call him, like, bro, I'm fucked up. Like, shit, bro, the one, before that, like, when he was fucking with me, staying in contact, the one to bring me 200. Yeah. He'll be out of town, come back in town, shit, bring me 400. Like, for me, they big, because I'm still in the project. I'm still in Tomerville at this time.
People don't know. Who's the one?
That young,
that Dro,
that young Dro.
Yeah,
my bad. That's really my brother. I'm calling him by name. Yeah, that young Dro though. Yeah, but and that would be it for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, now he keeping this out. He was like, bro, goddamn, I'm gonna try to get you some money.
And at that time, did Shoulder Lean already drop or before?
Yeah, this was Shoulder Lean had already dropped. Dro was at his peak. Like, Dro was like right there. Like he was sizzling. You feel me? Yeah, facts. In the midst of, you know, his gold album. You know what I'm saying? Probably more than gold today, you know what I'm saying? Probably platinum, you feel me? But hey, and he just told me, bro, I'm gonna get you some money, and then we stayed in contact, and boy, he stood on their word and all them encounters or whatever, bro. If I might need something, I might need a ride here. Hey, Dro, bro, I'm walking from goddamn Paradise East, goddamn, I need to go to Tomerville, you know what I'm saying? He'll come scoot me, you know what I'm saying? Boom, if he around, shit like that, bro. So it was really building the brotherhood and the bond. And he kept it real with me all the way till he was like, shit, bro, I'm gonna get you the situation. You ain't gonna be fucked up, you feel me?
Okay. Like, and how you felt like when we talking about the situation with the Grand Hustle?
Yeah, he was gonna take me up there. Like, basically, I'm gonna try to work the move. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put it together. I'm gonna take you up there as my artist. You know what I'm saying?
And so now,
so that's how it was. Like, they don't know. Like he took me up there as his artist.
Okay, so like, highlight, take us there. Like who made that beat though?
You know,
you know, and I want to know, were you solo on that first and you added on there, or was it, how that came? Yeah, that's a big song right there, boy. Man,
shit, I was on. Ain't I started out with me and Dashay. And so, like basically,
Dashay, was it, if you don't mind me asking?
Dashay, that's one of our brothers, like Shay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it started out with Dashay. It was started out with Cartier boy Shay, and Shay was actually in the studio with me when I made the songs. So as you know how you in there with your man, they gonna go crazy because Shay do music too.
You was in?
Yeah, I was at Grand Hustle Studio.
You did that at Grand Hustle?
I made Ain't I at Grand Hustle Studio.
Okay, for sure.
All my other music that got me to Grand Hustle was made at Zay Basement. So now I'm from Zay Basement. Now I'm in Grand Hustle Studio.
I ain't playing. So now you in that bit? How you going through the beats? Huh?
I had a manager at that time named Jack Russell, and he just was good as fuck, bro, by finding beats. Like, you know, some people just got an ear for music. Like, the man had a stupid music ear, and he'll, like, network with people on, at that time, it was, with MySpace, Twitter, Facebook, all them social handles, you feel me? And he'll network with people, really, and just, like, find beats, bro. And every session I had, he went, basically how we started every session. He'll pick out the beats he feel like I need to do. Okay. He'll been done picked out some hot, and it's like that's how I got Ain't I. If it wasn't for Jay Russell, I would never ever got that Ain't I beat. Okay.
So when you heard it though, what was coming through your mind? How you started? You feel me?
It just was like I just had heard it. You know what I'm saying? Because we were playing with that on the hill. Because we were playing with it on the hill. You know how you play with something catchy in like a cadence stick, or you come up with something and it might don't come out at that time, but like it might come out later on another beat. You feel me? That how Ain't I was. We had played with that same cadence.
Oh, before
me and Kane on the hill, just outside in the hood in Somerville. You know, so we freestyle out there. Boom. You know, you an artist, so you always in the artist bag. And we caught a cadence one night. It was like a Ain't I. We were saying something, and then it was like when that beat came on, that cadence from the hood had done stuck, and that shit had like. I said it in a different way, not the same way, but it was like the Ain't I had done stuck. And that's how it started. Came up with the hook right on the spot. Ain't I smoking strong? Ain't I putting on? Ain't I rocking? Yay! Ain't my money long? And so Shay was on the first one with me, bro. That Shay was on the original.
That one sound like the original version. Okay,
it was an original version. It was a version with that, bro. That song just kept evolving. It was a version with Dashay on it. Then it was a version with Country Kane on it.
That's from T. I know Country Kane. Yeah.
You feel me?
T, yeah.
Then it was a version with I think it was a version with just my two verses on it. Yeah. And then it was a version with me, Dro and T.I. You feel me? So it was like.
Did it ever catch a buzz with just you on there?
Yeah. It I like basically what got it to the point to where the King and Dro got on it because it had done built in the streets. Basically with that same regimen I just was telling you, bro. The club. I took when I got Ain't I, that same shit I was telling them. I went and did that motherfucker the same way. The same way how I did them other records before Grant. I went and did that same because I know the formula. I went and did that shit again because when Ain't I like I got one, and guess what? When I started going to them bitches, I started winning them bitches. Remember, did you ask me did I ever?
Yeah.
That's when I started winning them motherfuckers.
So did you know it was a hit when you recorded?
I knew that motherfucker had that.
Yeah.
I knew that motherfucker had it. The hell you talking about? I knew it was one of them, you know what I'm saying? I knew it was just an energy record for sure.
Yeah, facts.
I knew that motherfucker was full of energy, you know what I'm saying? And once I got out and started performing that bit, bro, folks caught on that bitch like that, out up, like holding the wall, different club. That bitch started.
Did that one bring them shows though?
Ain't I started climbing me up.
Yeah, not that when T. I'm talking about when you was doing it solo. Did it started doing some?
It didn't bring me no page shows. Still at that point.
Okay.
Cause it's like it's climbing. I'm still like hood. If I ain't Lilo off the Zay, I'm transitioning into the record is keep growing and transitioning in me to now I'm finna get some page shows.
Yeah.
But at that time, like when I just had it the regular version with country or the regular version with my verses. it was still hood fame, but they was learning it. It was repetitive word for word. So it was like, it was already so popular and known. By the time Tip them stepped on that motherfucker, it was trampoline. It had down there made it all the way to the radio, to the mix show. You know what I'm saying? Without, that's before the remix.
Yeah, before the remix.
They was already playing the regular version. So it just kept climbing, bro.
So now y'all end up
kept performing that bit too.
Facts. Like you remember one of your crazy performances with that bit when you had the whole crowd just rocking. And you like, oh yeah, I got one now. Too many you probably can't remember.
Yeah, I mean, like, man, I remember goddamn going in the Libra before that motherfucker was even goddamn on the radio, just like on some $2 Tuesday shit that we used to have at the club called a Libra and performing that bitch. And again, the whole crowd, like, that's why I say with the hood thing, they knew that bitch word for word. Like, it has just started growing, me being repetitive, performing that bitch, staying on top of it. And like, I guess in early on, before anything, I guess that's what it was for me when I seen that. When I seen that, it was like, oh yeah, they own me. Okay. You feel me?
So now, y'all end up say, you know what, like when did you hear Joe and you know y'all about to do the remix? Well, did you sign the Grand Hustle yet? Did you sign the deal yet?
What you mean? Yeah, I had signed the deal before I even recorded. We had already got everything situated, like exactly what we were doing. You feel me?
How it was like? Was it more like, I'm just happy to be with the label? How you did it? You had a lawyer? You felt like the money was right? Was there any money? Like how it was? Was it life changing when you signed?
I mean, shit, for me at that time it was life changing just from my situation. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't really like a super duper life change. It was like a 30,000, you know. But I'm young, I'm, you know, I'm coming in. This something I love to do, you know. And it was more about the guys I was around. You know what I'm saying? Being around guys you admire, being around guys that you look up to, being around guys that you seen do it on that level. You know what I'm saying? Something that you always wanted to do and had a passion to do. And them thriving in it, it was more about that. You know what I'm saying? The camaraderie.
Room with these guys.
Yeah, bro. So it was like I was, you know what I'm saying, at, you know, the opportunity and the atmosphere was great. It was a thriving atmosphere. It made me chase harder, made me grind harder. You feel me?
So now, you going crazy. Like when did you find out, okay, we about to do a remix to this bitch and we about to shoot a video to this bitch?
She got down, boom. I ain't find out about the remix until like I actually found out as it went. Like basically one day, like as I'm just going, I got to the radio, and then like I came in one day and Dro had a verse. And I think I just, you know, I'm coming to my session and this was going on. They pulled me. I went into the A room and Dro was doing his verse, and that's when I knew, like, and when I heard Dro verse, I was like,
nah, Dro's not too.
Damn, that nigga just. Ooh, he just ate that bit. And then like it was the same way with Tip verse. I think Tip had already laid his verse, and then I heard the aftermath. I don't even think Tip was around me when I first heard his verse. I think I was at one of my separate sessions, and then I came in, they were like, but Tip dropped his verse.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, when the video came out, it's like did you skateboard or anything like that? They made it seem like you feel me, like that different type of swag.
Black boy, white boy swag. That's what I would kick.
Yeah, you feel me? Like,
I was kicking black boy, white boy.
You feel me?
Yeah, for sure. I was kicking black boy, white boy.
That was off the chain, boy.
Yeah, I was kicking black boy, white boy on just something different. Like I told you, I always been the type of creator where I size the game up and I see what's going on, and then like I try to go left. Not saying left, but I try to do something that ain't being done, because I just feel like as an artist, you know what I'm saying, an entertainer, superstar, or whatever height you trying to take, you gotta have something unique. I feel like that's what made our real deal artist to me. You feel me?
No, facts. So now you dropped that bit, like, were you shocked how fast it was? Like y'all dropped, you know, the video. You shocked how fast it was going up? Or, I don't know. Can you even see it? How? Cause we know we going on the outside seeing it, and that was going crazy.
At that time, it was like I could see how fast it was going up because actually the record got leaked. I think it wasn't supposed to come out.
Damn.
Like they had a date set for it to come out, and then it got leaked. And then when it got leaked, bro, we couldn't. You know how some spill and you trying to, but it's too far gone. Man, it ran. I'm talking about when it spilled, bro. It spread like wildfire, bro.
When something leaked, ain't that mean somebody in the studio leaked it?
Well, you know, like it just. I mean, you know, you hear different leaks. Like some people, they can. Basically, you got computer hacking now, like basically, but at that time, it had to be like, you know, somebody either in the studio, it came off your drive, it came off somebody who probably had a burnt copy, because at this time, it was CDs. So if, you know, after a session, you would burn it down on the CD. So if a CD got burnt down and misplaced in somebody's car, you know what I'm saying, all those was really like ways that they could have happened. You feel me?
And why you say it wasn't supposed to come out yet? Like they was trying to release it?
Yeah, because you know, like when you got a record, you gonna put some marketing behind it, like because you got people who deal with it who feel like this the best time and let's roll it out like this, let's roll it out with this, and basically, so the record came out premature. So you know, that's like sometimes it could be a good thing, sometimes it could be a bad thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so like, and like, I'm trying to figure out like,
for me, it just happened to be a good thing.
Nah, fact.
Because when it leaked, it just
like we got
it went 1,000 miles. Yep, we had to catch up. Yep, we had to go on and do the video.
Who shot the video?
Kai Croft.
You know how much they spent on that video?
That video was a dub.
A dub.
$20K.
Oh.
Yeah, that dub was $20K. I had that 20K. We Grand Hustle actually funded that video. And so, you know, later on in the process, when I did my next deal with Interscope, you know what I'm saying, it was a more substantial deal at this point than my first Grand Hustle deal.
Put the feet down there,
So they was able to recoup what they had spent on the video, you know what I'm saying, because I had a little bit more pocket room, man.
Yeah, and you know, like I said, on that song, you got a famous line on that, but you say, don't I be with Jmoney, serving everybody? Like,
for sure.
Who that was to you? Because it seemed like he based his career off that one verse right there.
Man,
not saying I'm not from the city.
Into like, I mean, when I did it, like Jay, like we had, you know, because Jay was in the studio with me when I did that verse, and
you be freestyling, so if I look at you, I might use
I actually wrote the Ain't I verse.
Oh, shit, okay.
Yeah, I wrote the Ain't I verse because the original Ain't I had different verses on it. And my whole thing was like, Dro done did a verse, Tilt done did a verse. I didn't want to, the whole city already knew my regular verses, so I felt like it wouldn't be special for me to keep them verses.
Yeah.
I'm like, I got to go do something fresh.
Oh, so you changed, so what I'm hearing is not even the original one. When I hear it's not what was on there the first time.
What, the extra cheese and broccoli?
Yeah, you feel me doing that? Yeah, you feel me?
Yeah, that was on the remix, but the first time that wasn't on there.
Okay.
I went and wrote that verse in the car.
Nah, you slid that bitch though.
Yeah, I went and wrote that bitch in the car.
You put the swag on that bitch. You
got to know the boy futuristic, ain't it? My work will make the J do the jump, man, can't it?
No.
So, you know, sometimes they saying what you say is how you say it, you know what I'm saying? So I always chase feeling.
Okay, then.
Like even when I'm saying my words, I'm trying to deliver a feeling.
So now, like we were saying, when you said that, like was it like damn man, this nigga done made it, I'm trying to make it too, or like were y'all still cool, or it was like, bitch, I gotta try, like you feel me? Because like he's like nigga trying to let you know I'm the nigga he talking about. It's like he wanted to let everybody know that's I'm the one you know, like I'm the one.
Yeah. I mean, at that point that was a big shout out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was.
And like when I wrote the verse, like
Twitter before Twitter.
Yeah, this one, man, and I we took the beat out right there, and when we did it in the studio, like we knew this was gonna be a big shout out. You know what I'm saying? And that was the setup. You know what I'm saying? You know, from a player partner, like you feel me? Because that you know that was my player partner in that. You know what I'm saying? In that moment, like you feel me? So like it was like, don't I be with Jmoney serving everybody? And it was like
okay, so y'all stayed cool after even when his first
yeah. You know, like at that time we were good. Like me and Jay always been good, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, we always had like friendly competition, and you know what I'm saying? You have brotherly friction, you know what I'm saying? But that shit don't really be about nothing, just for real. So that shit wasn't really nothing, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
A lot of young nigga shit, ego shit, you know, that shit wasn't nothing. You feel me? Yeah. Like to the point to where I'm saying like that my brother, if something happened to home, but that shit I care, like
okay then.
I know brother, I know home mom, his mama know my mom, like you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. So you know, like you know,
yeah, and you know, like
it's always gonna be a brotherhood. You know what I'm saying?
Not fast, like you know, even though it's throwback, but ain't nothing I'm talking about. But it's like I feel like even though y'all, you know, you were hood, but it's like I feel like you was more commercialized. Why they ain't go all the way through it like with that style you had though? Cause I also ain't know like. It looked like it was like you say, white and you feel me?
Yeah.
Even how they made the videos like, oh, this is different. This that nigga right there, you feel me?
I mean, for me, I can say like, okay, if it's so different and you ain't used to it, maybe you don't know how to market it really, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You know, I was on an urban label that was known for a lot of, you know what I'm saying, like trap music, a lot of street stuff, you know what I'm saying? So I know a lot of the expertise was in that lane, in that market. Yeah. Me, I came out with more of a pop type sound or more of a, you know what I'm saying, fun, you know what I'm saying? So if you haven't really worked that sound or worked the artist in that vein, it probably was hard to kind of transition and put me in those certain spots, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I feel like, and I also feel like, downgrading of the label, like basically like, you know, we came through that recession period right around the time I think like when Michael Jackson had passed, and basically like a lot of people that was on my project that worked with me close in Interscope, they got laid off, like everybody downsized, and a lot of people who was working my project they got laid off, you know what I'm saying? Just due, Grand Hustle Interscope. Just due to the economy, like that's like a pinch that you can't control. Like right, you know, in the midst of you going up your album, your marketing, you know, you got your album manager, you got your whole campaign, and everybody who working on your album and your campaign, when they downsize, they all get fired. Yeah, and that just mess up the whole. That just mess up. It ain't nothing personal. Like when it was time. That's just how it. You know what I'm saying? So that was a big dent for me.
Yeah, but what did that sold? Because you know it looked like it was a big hit though. To, like from us looking on the outside.
I mean, shit, the Futuristic Leland album, shit, I pre-sold like 128,000 to like 178,000 on the pre-sales. Yeah. And what about the single? With me learning that was on pace to be a gold album. You feel me? If you did them first week numbers, you feel me? Ain't I right now, man? Man, we probably had like, I think we had like 5 million.
That's what I'm saying.
Something like that.
Yeah, you feel me? Yeah. So why? What is, even though they, like you say they messed up with the pushing it, but why ain't the shit push off by itself? Why they ain't just jump behind it? Like,
because you always, like after their first single, what I learned in the label, they play number game, and you gotta still have your second single. Yeah, an album was set up back then by what? 3 singles. You had your first single, then next time you might do a street single, and then the label gonna make you do something for the girls or something more bigger. That's how you set it up. So
was Futuristic Love on that too?
Futuristic Love was the second single.
Yeah, for the ladies right there.
So you see when I'm in the middle of my build up. Ain't I already?
Yeah.
Futuristic Love is one of these records. This motherfucker like is still like one of my biggest songs. Even Ain't I as a classic, but when Futuristic Love is a different type of record. Yeah. So at that point, this is around the time everybody I told you the label downsized. In the middle of working Futuristic Love, how we just work Ain't I Radio, that mean going for ads, that mean getting it to the program directors, getting it basically in the midst of building the record up, they got downsized, and then Michael Jackson died, and they weren't playing really Michael Jackson music when he died. So that hurt me in ad week, because when you go for ads, you only got a short period to get the ads. Like you go for ads, it might be in a week or two. So you got 2 weeks for the record to play and go to every, you see what I'm saying? But in that 2 weeks, it was like, I ain't had nobody working the record. And then, like I say, shit, they were playing all Michael Jackson.
Yeah. So RP that boy Mike. But
so the numbers didn't do what Ain't I did. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Due to that. You see what I'm saying?
And how you, who put what's the name on there? You had what's the name on the hook too?
Rico Barrino?
Yeah, you feel me?
Oh, fantastic, brother. Yeah. He go crazy, bro.
Y'all was in the studio together, or how y'all recorded that thing?
We recorded it we recorded it in the same room. We recorded it in the B room of Grand Hustle. Rico recorded well, I don't know. I think I heard that Hannah, a lady we worked close to at the label, Hannah Kane. I was told that she set up the room for me, because the room was like had candles lit and stuff like that, because Futuristic Love like on some romance. So they had like this ambient set, you know what I'm saying, the lights were dim type vibe, trying to put me in that, you know what I'm saying, that Key Sweat bag, you feel me? But but I think that's how Rico recorded too. But I know that's how the setting was, you feel me? With more like lights down, dim, And we delivered the record the same day. Like that same day I did my verses. Rico had already had the hook laid.
So now, like you said, with all that, Michael Jackson dying, they ain't promoting it right. So what's next? Like next, are they talking about second album? What they telling you? What you seen? What's going on? Or you don't know, like what's going on in your mind and what you see going on?
Everything's slowing down. Like it's coming. Like it's not slowing down, but it's like as far as the business behind the scene or the steps that you need to make in the order in a timely manner, they kind of scattered right now. Cause then at this time, like in house, cause I think Tip was dealing with his endeavors, the stuff that he got into, his little prior troubles and stuff at that time when he had to go sit. This was like you know what I'm saying? So that was kind of like, you know, for the in-house, it was a lot going on.
I was saying, even though Interscope fell back, but what Grand Hustle were y'all doing?
I was still in-house at Grand Hustle. But like I say, it was you know, when all this going on, it's hard to harness in and harness in on one thing. You know what I'm saying? When you got real life situation going on, it's hard to harness in on an artist at that time, or you know, because this is the breadwinner. This is who keep everything going. This the head honcho. So we got to figure this out. You feel me? What I'm saying? So not saying that intentionally. It's just we ain't, you know, on that, but it's like we figuring that out right now.
Then we worry about that other thing.
And then everything else come. You know what I'm saying? Kind of after that.
Okay, I feel you.
And you know, in that aftermath, man, I was trying to basically like just keep it going. You feel me? The album had already got pushed back. You feel me? With the album being pushed back, then with a lot of stuff going on, I just wanted to keep going. Yeah. You know, so I just made like decision for my career. Like this was around the time like where I kind of parted my ways. You feel me? To kind of try to get myself out the deal to just be able to keep kind of pushing independently at my own pace. You know what I'm saying? Because I just know how bad I, you know, wanted, you know, this for me, you know, my loved one, my family. That it was like, bro, I got to keep pushing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I understand, you know, everything going on, you know, it's business. But, like, for me and for my well-being and mine, it's like, I got to push. Right. And so I can't push if I'm obligated and in the situation, you know what I'm saying, contractual, you see what I'm saying? So I got to figure that part out. You see what I'm saying? Because I want to be able to keep going.
Nah, fast.
Until y'all, you know, because I understand stuff got to get figured out, and I understand that stuff happen. No hard feelings. But right now, I done built up a head full of steam. Yeah. And I'm damn near, you know what I'm saying, at this point, you know what I'm saying, the hottest new shit, like, worldwide that's going on, you know what I'm saying? And, bro, I was chasing it, you feel me? And I was going to chase that at all means.
That's crazy, though, because when that shit came out, that shit was crazy.
No, for sure.
You say Michael, I ain't gonna lie, Michael was that big though. I guess Michael did everybody.
Man, come on, bro.
Boss Man facing his charges.
Yep.
You feel me? Why you ain't Joe? I ain't gonna lie, cause you would've thought y'all were cousins or something. Why you ain't joined them? Ain't never dropped nothing together like a tape or something.
We dropped the Black Boy White Boy.
Oh, okay.
That was one of our biggest albums. Yeah, okay. That was one of our biggest albums up under the Grand Hustle imprint.
Okay. How many y'all did any videos?
We did, you know, we did the Takeoff video. We did the I Don't Know Y'all video. You know, I had the Futuristic Love video. I shot the Ain't I video. But those was our biggest videos, me and Dro together, was the I Don't Know Y'all and the Takeoff. Okay, yeah. And both of those songs was on the Black Boy White Boy album.
No, that was the killer right there. So, so like, what did you have to buy yourself out of contract? How you end up leaving that situation?
Yeah, that's what it was. It was just like contractual, and you know, they listed their terms on what it would take for me to achieve that. You know what I'm saying?
Did it make it fair, or was like tough type shit?
I mean, to me, looking at it now, I mean, I feel like it was fair. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know, they almost didn't ask for nothing back that they didn't give. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, in that term, just looking at it, knowing what fair is, I feel like it was fair. You know what I'm saying? And also, my lawyer felt like it was fair. At that time, Yolanda Carter, you know what I'm saying? She was my attorney. And she felt like it was a good situation, you know what I'm saying? And it wasn't too tedious, and it wasn't going to, you know what I'm saying, cost a lot. So she was like, you know, this would be the best, you know what I'm saying, time to, you know what I mean, do it.
No, thanks.
Just by how it was set up and what their requirements were for that, you know, for us to reach that agreement.
So like, who did you have a conversation with? Like, man, I'm thinking about leaving Grand Hustle, or you had somebody you reached out to, like, yeah, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I'm finna roll out, bro.
Nah, really, I ain't really have nobody I talked to. It was just like me and Michael Lace had worked closely together.
You and who?
Me and Mike Lace.
Yeah, okay.
And he worked under Grand Hustle. He was my management at that time. And it was kind of like a thing with me and Mike Lace, you know what I'm saying? Because Mike Lace worked close with Jason Jeter. Mm-hmm. And Jason Jeter was like a co-owner at that time of Grand Hustle.
Okay.
So I used to be able to kind of holler at the big man through, because him and Mike had a good bond, good relationship. So I kind of filtered through Mike, you know what I'm saying, to Jeter. You feel me?
When you told him that, what they said? They tell you,
I mean, like,
come on now, we gonna.
You know, I mean, you know, I guess, the conversation was like, you know what I'm saying, if there's something that, you know what I'm saying, he want to do, then, you know what I mean, you know, we gonna do it on these terms, you know what I'm saying? And like I say, when the terms was set, you know what I'm saying, to me, they was pretty fair. Yeah. And I just know, like, man, I gotta keep the bug going and keep running. I got a lot of running to do, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. At this time, I think I'm like 22 at this point. Yeah. So it's like I believed in my craft, and I believe in my craft outside of those machines. Mm-hmm. I believed in myself outside of the Grand Hustle machine, and I believed in my craft outside of the Interscope machine. I believe that my craft is, you know what I'm saying, that's how much I believed in myself, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And so shit, I was like, hey, you know, sometimes you pick a way where it might take a little longer. It might require a little bit more work. It may be a little bit harder. Mm-hmm. And going back to the first thing, it might take you goddamn a way more, you know what I'm saying, much longer. But when you're doing something you love and you're passionate about it, it's like, shit, nigga, I go out like that. You feel me?
Yeah, facts. And like from back then and now, you feel like independent. Like, what would you tell like an upcoming artist? Sign independent, or it just depends on the situation?
I feel like it depends on the situation. It is good situations out, you know what I'm saying? You know, I feel like first of all, just trying to create the leverage. Mm-hmm. Cause now I know when you go in with leverage, that paperwork right there change. You feel me?
And but when what could be leverage? What, like, break it down to us. What could be leverage?
Basically, like, you done ran up your views, you done ran up your Twitch, you got a Twitch account, and you know what I'm saying, you done ran up, you know what I'm saying, this amount of algorithm, you know what I'm saying, or basically you done, you know, you got product, you know what I'm saying, and you done, you know what I'm saying, sold this much product to where you got a backtrack, you know what I'm saying, and that kind of stuff is leverage, because you already going. So when you go to the label, it's like, oh, well, you know what I'm saying, you kind of worth more, instead of just going to get a situation with no traction. You feel me?
No, fine. And then, you know, you older now, so, you know, we more wiser. But at that time, like, when you was that young and had this big ass song, did you feel like, damn, man, T.I. probably was hating on the nigga, and like, niggas ain't trying to push me, you know?
Yeah, I felt like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, not really like that, like, per se, that somebody would, you know, like,
why they ain't pushing me?
Yeah, for sure. That's how I felt. Like, you know what I'm saying, I was emotional in the situation, even in even with Tip going through what he was going through, basically, and then just being disgruntled, like, by the album being pushed back, everything not going right. So in that time, I was emotional, like, man, hell nah, bro, this shit, what the hell? Like, I feel like we supposed to be pushing harder, like, or I felt like it was another effort that could have been, or I felt like, you know what I'm saying, like, it could have just been more effort, you know what I'm saying? But who was I, you know what I'm saying? Like, who you know, at that time, like, who's to say that, you know what I'm saying? But that's how I felt, you know what I'm saying?
No, fast. And did you ever, like, on the side note, holler at Young Joe about the situation? Like, he was, I don't know, you know how it is when niggas first starting out, niggas be in, I don't know how it was.
Nah, really, like really, even with DeJuan, I really didn't holler at him about the situation, you feel me? I kind of just moved on, you know what I'm saying, and kind of just went on my own walk, you feel me? And like I say, like, Mike Lace was like a filter who helped me kind of communicate through, you know what I'm saying, Jason Jeter about, you know what I'm saying, how I was moving, and, you know what I'm saying, my future and what I was, you know what I'm saying, presenting and wanted to do.
And like what you say?
As far as going independent, you feel me, and being true, and just being a true indie artist, how I started, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So what did you ever deal with Travis Porter and them?
Yeah, I did with Travis.
Yeah, you feel? Because like, I don't know, it's like everybody had that. Why you made it low?
I was saying, I did with Travis. Travis good.
Cause
yeah,
like y'all had all these
yeah,
like,
we had our little shit. You know what I'm saying?
So y'all worked together before?
Like, yeah, we had worked together now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And in the beginning, it wasn't really like that. You know what I'm saying?
Why was that though?
It was just like, you know, in the beginning with the black boy, white boy shit.
That's
it was
what I'm saying. Like,
yeah.
a lot of people like, who created that motherfucker? Because people gonna say,
I created black boy, white boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just a known fact. Yeah. And then it was like, at that time they had made like the black boy, white boy song. So and then young nigga, I'm like, damn, what the hell? These folks coming out with the same one? Like, these niggas working on one. And that's what kind of got disgruntled our relationship in the beginning. Because I felt like, damn, these folks rhyme my way, or these folks was on my lane.
And they were side where they were from? Same side or different side?
They from the east side.
And you from the west side?
Well, I ain't from the west side. It's zone 3, so that's like southeast Atlanta. Okay, you feel me? Atlanta. Yeah.
Okay. So you ain't really feel like nigga was really trying to buy nigga away?
I felt like, that's the only way I could have took it at that time. Like, just hearing black boy, white boy, like, quoted like that, how they were saying it, it was just like, damn, that was all me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because when you hear them, I'm like, damn, you can hear it.
I remember
that vibe throwback.
I remember me and Dro first seeing it, you feel me, while we was in New York. It was like, damn, what the hell this is? You feel me? So like, I took that super offensive at that time. You feel
so
me?
y'all was in New York working on something. What, you heard the song? Y'all seen the video?
Nah, we were going to 106 and Park at that time.
Oh, y'all went like that? Oh, break us down, tell us how that was though. Y'all, you performed at 106 Park, right?
Yeah, I performed.
That's what I'm saying, boy.
Yeah, I performed.
Come on, you gotta break that down to me, man. Like, how that thing was though, like,
man, that shit was like
a phone call though, like we about to, like, how that went.
That shit was a level, like, you know what I'm saying, just knowing that, you know what I'm saying, we was about to, you know what I'm saying, go up there and actually do it. We went up there, pre-recorded it, I think, because it was pre-recorded, and then I think we came back, bro, and we caught that shit like on TV. Oh no, we caught the video on Countdown before we went there or after we came back. But the whole experience up there, it was crazy. Like, at that point in that era, like, that was the most, that was the top of the pinnacle, the food chain, 106 apart. You feel me?
Fast. And like, but how it was like getting the phone call, like, man, we need y'all to come perform that.
I don't know who got the phone call, but I believe my manager, I think Mike Lace told me or something. But I was like, I just knew it was real, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I knew the level the record was and where we was at. Like, and I just was just watching the heights and just watch that motherfucker just stand the test of time and just like keep elevating, keep evolving, keep evolving. At this time, I think it was Terrence that was on there. And Roxy.
Yeah, Roxy, okay.
Yeah, it was Terrence and Roxy at that time. So just to meet them, just to be there, just to, that shit hit home so bad. You watching this shit, we watch that shit every day.
Come on now.
There was some living room shit for real.
Yeah, I'm saying, you feel me?
So to actually be starred there and actually rocking the venue, that's like a full circle moment. You feel me?
No, that's history right there.
Yeah, that was full circle for sure.
You feel me? So like, but when you got back to the crib, what they were saying, like, but we seen you on the set, you feel me? And you said hit the countdown too, right?
Yeah, hit the countdown.
What's the lowest number it got to?
Man, shit, they retired that motherfucker, I believe.
Nah.
Yeah, that bit was going, bro. Like, yeah, that bit didn't play.
That's what I'm saying.
Still to this day, motherfucker come on anywhere and got down the same vibe, bro. Like, that motherfucker time.
It might get us more crunk now.
Man, time.
It bring us back to, you feel me?
Yeah,
like,
it take you back to that era, bro. Timeless classic, bro.
Yeah, facts. But when did you realize, like, that, damn, I got me one that's gonna ride out for a long time? So, it's different when you drop a hit and you drop a song that's just a hit, you feel me?
I mean, shit, recently as hell, like, every time I just, you know what I'm saying, like, that motherfucker, it's in rotation, bro. It's stuck on the wall. It's one of them, I'm just, you know what I'm saying, proud to be able to achieve the heights, you know what I'm saying, and for it to, from just knowing where it started from,
That's good right there.
From them apartments, from that C room, pre-production room, all the way to, you know what I'm saying, really changing my life, you know what I'm saying, to my lifestyle and giving me a chance at, you know what I'm saying, really having some longevity at, you know what I'm saying, in this shit, because that motherfucker's still going.
Nah, Steph is still going, man. And like when you, because I interviewed Ali Boy, like, when did you end up your situation with duct tape? Like, was that a homeboy stuff? Was like, how you end up being with the duct tape?
Yeah, I feel like that was more like homeboy, like, I admire, you know what I'm saying, DT, you feel me? And shit, worked along with Allie, me, that boy Super, shout out Zone 3 Super, that boy Kent, my cousin Troy, my cousin Jason, my cousin Joseph, they from East Lake. So I was kind of familiar with Booty Green, you know what I'm saying? Me and the boy Dave got real close, you know what I'm saying? So, Black D was like, at this time, you know what I'm saying, good close player partners, you know what I'm saying, of mine. So that's what made me fond of this duct tape situation at the Grand Hustle, you know what I'm saying? It was a lot of coming. It was just like word of mouth.
Word of mouth, okay.
You know what I'm saying? I just started like, me and Dave started hanging more, you know what I'm saying? Spending more time together, long live Dave, you know what I'm saying? But you just drew to me, bro, and I drew to him, and that's that's how it started, So it started out as some homeboy, but you still do music, and not only that, they still do music too on their end. You got Allie, you got, so me, when I see the situation, I'm like, that's a fit, you know what I'm saying? And I told Dave, shit, bro, I'm a goddamn.
What made you leave that situation?
I'm gonna be DTE. I'm gonna go stamp it. I'm gonna go get the tech. I'm gonna go.
Yeah, you went viral too.
Yeah, I'm gonna go stamp it. You feel me? Go get the tech. You feel me?
You still got it?
Yeah, I still got it. It's up under the LA.
Okay,
I got a couple. Yeah, that motherfucker there.
Like you feel like, probably niggas wanted to be. You already had that buzz. The niggas feel like you was like, damn, you just.
I seen it as like, with what I had going on,
that was gonna help the brand,
and what they had going on, I felt like it was a glove fit.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Because like I say, the common relationship, just like from BG, you know what I'm saying, and my cousin Boochie Boy, you know what I'm saying, all these people being close knit, I was close to them in the, you know what I'm saying, like just in that aspect. So when I look at that and say, damn, I'm familiar with these boys, you know what I'm saying, me and Dave done built the bond, you know what I'm saying, we been building our bond up, so it was like, it kind of made sense at that time, because I'm around these guys a lot, you feel me, like on a daily basis almost, you feel me, in the spot. So from my aspect, it's like, this shit'll work, you feel me? Like, I was looking at it on some business shit, like, I had a vision, you feel me? Then, like, you feel me?
Some people might feel like, damn, you taking over.
Yeah, for sure. And man, I can understand, like, how they could be, you know what I'm saying? But I had felt like, even with me and Allie, we had already did work and already, you know what I'm saying, been amongst each other on that work vibe level in the studio, you know what I'm saying? From the, we do it B-I-G, I'm talking C-D-B, I'm talking D-T-E, I'm talking B. Records with me, Super, and you know what I'm saying? So we had already kind of, you know what I mean, was comfortable with each other working inside the studio. Right. So I felt like it would have just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it makes sense.
It made sense. But I guess at that time, you feel me,
Yeah. But back then, did you ever seen Trouble too? Was Trouble around at that time?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. School was around.
Yeah, so when you heard, like, what was going through your mind when you seen that there? Like nigga, who at the high female, you feel me? Like,
what you mean, like?
He passed away, like.
Oh, you asking me about? Man, actually, man.
You remember where you was at?
Yeah, long live Troy. I was down the road when this happened, bro. I was serving my bid that I'm telling you. I was serving my bid when I did the 27 months, and that's what that shit hit home, bro. Cause like, it's gonna, like, this a guy that had experience with, been around, like, bro, you super hard, you know what I'm saying? Took his music, the radio, you know what I'm saying? Seen something in him, seen that same that spark, you know what I'm saying? And it was like, for me, bro, that shit really, like, that was almost the second time I felt that from, like, associate that I feel like is a line brotherhood. And the first time with Bankroll Fresh, you feel me?
Yeah.
And I was incarcerated when that happened.
Yeah. Oh, so you had a relationship with Bankroll Fresh?
Yeah, that was my brother, that my man.
How y'all ever record something together?
Yeah, we got a whole project together right now online. Yeah, that my man, bro.
How y'all met up?
Same way, that same grind. It go back to all the came from that basement. Network, it going back to that basement. I'm just saying that grind, that basement grind, that what I told you, 250 to rap right here.
We all like that.
Open mic, we all come from that same grind. So we all been rubbing elbows. But Fresh for sure down in the basement, in the first basement. Fresh used to be in the basement, in the original basement.
So you locked up when you heard he passed away?
Yeah, I was locked up. I was in Clayton County.
And that shit feel like, what's going through your mind like, damn, all these niggas I've been dropping music and working with passing away, you feel me?
Man, I just felt like, at that time, it's like, man, when you get in them situations, when you in those real situations behind that wall, it's like you think different and you see stuff kind of different. It was like, man, I must have been preserved for a reason.
Yeah, like
you know what I'm saying? Like I actually felt like that. Like maybe they were preserving me. Like this was why I would, you know what I'm saying? Because it's just like, it'd be eerie. Like, damn, I remember going to just pit Fresh up in the morning on the way to Zay house. You know what I'm saying? Going to grab him or him coming to grab me from wherever you know what I'm saying? Like, them encounters, you know what I'm saying, that you hold, they're like them, them intimate times, you know what I'm saying, with a person and all.
Yeah, that's crazy, right?
Yeah, that shit fucked me up.
Buzzing up crazy too.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, dog. So I'm trying to think, motherfucking. So, like, what made you, like you said, remember when we first started, you was talking about you had, caught the time. What made you like, was it going back to the show, you just nigga was just riding with that thing? Like, what made the nigga get in there like that?
Oh, shit, we got pulled over. I just had bought some shit. Yeah. And I had my fire on me and we riding, but I'm supposed to go straight in the house. Yeah. But instead of going straight in the house, I'm a worker, I'm an artist, you know what I'm saying, first. So it's like, we got a call to go to a spot called JB Billups on Jonesboro Road. They were having a DJ event. And, I'm always working, so I'm like, damn, bro, we're going to go to the networking event before I go home. Yeah. And shit, I ain't make it home.
Got pulled over.
Yeah, got pulled over, you feel me?
Was the car smelling like gas or something?
I mean,
what make them say
the car wasn't smelling like gas, but we had just been, you know how you pre-gaming at the house, so you smoking like that shit, all them nigga cold-ish nigga smell like it, and that's what it was, you feel me?
Damn. They're like, we smell like, well, get out the car type shit.
Yup, type shit, and they got down, end up liking me and my little homeboy D-Up, and shit, everything that was found really, you know what I'm saying, was my shit, you feel me? So, as we get, go through the motions and shit, Lil D, that my man, like, he went on there, he a little player, so I made, I had to, make sure got there, took my lick, basically. Yeah, fact. Shit, so, was able to see D go home where he belonged, you know what I'm saying? And, had to go do what I had to do.
And then, like me, I'm from Florida, they always say, like, we not like Atlanta. Atlanta get along, they get... they was getting to that bad. But it seems like even the artists down here be going through it too, though.
Yeah, it be shit, man. Down here, it be the same thing. It's like, I feel like that's everywhere you go. Yeah.
But
it's always like that.
Now we like, damn, them niggas stick together, man. Y'all niggas.
Because you might see some of the top artists, you know what I'm saying, collabing, or, you know what I'm saying, the artists who in the mainstream, you might see them, you know what I'm saying, close together. But nah, it's definitely the same way, like, in other spots, bro, I promise. Like, you feel me? They call it the crowd bucket effect, like, you know what I'm saying? The most hate, the most confrontational shit be where you from, you know what I'm saying?
Facts. And then, like, I don't know where you was when you heard the Rich Homie passed away. Rich Homie done put some pressure on out here too, drop some music on.
Man, that shit is so much, I'm so tired of that shit, man. It's just like, I almost feel like back to back, man. That shit hit home and we took that shit hard. Like, we had just did the CHM Music Festival and I was just on the show with them. Like, this was probably, I want to say 2 weeks before.
Damn, 2 weeks before you passed?
2 weeks before. Watched the whole performance, goddamn recorded clips, you know what I'm saying? I think I still got some of them in my phone, you know what I'm saying? But we was just on the same lineup at the CHM Music Fest, like I said, in Columbia, Georgia. So that shit was just like, man... That one kind of got down, like, that was different, man. That hit hard,
I see that one coming.
Yeah, that shit hit hard, bro. Because it was so unexpected, man.
Something might feel like it ain't really happened until you start thinking about it.
Yeah, bro, that's how, it's like, it was so unexpected. It was like, so like, it just sad, bro. It's like super sad.
And like I said,
R.I.P. Rich Homie, man.
Fast, but I barely get to talk, one of them ATL legends. But how you felt when, like, even with the Takeoff though, when you heard that? Were you around with that one now? Cause it's still hard to believe that one.
I don't know I was when I heard that news with that situation. But I know when I heard it, that shit was kind of unbelievable too. It was. It was, bro. It was like, it was kind of unbelievable.
And what you do, like, to stay out the way, or what you could tell to, like, the younger artists, because you see the younger artists, boy, they off the chain out here, like, what can you say to the young artists that's watching, you know, you've been out here, like, what kind of, you could tell them just to, you know, to keep them on track?
I mean, my biggest problem was just staying in artist mode. I feel like sometimes as an artist, man, we try to goddamn be whoever that artist is that we portray every day. You feel me? We get so stuck in character with the real shit and just being in it. And I feel like we be defeating our own self with that. Like, I feel like you just got to know when to turn it on and off. You feel me? It's okay to be normal. It's okay to not be on rap shit at this time. It's okay to not be on drill shit at this time. And so, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like, you know, you got to know that's up under your job description. That's what you do, you know what I'm saying, to make your money, to feed your loved ones, blase, but you can't get tricked into it, you feel me, because you'll trick yourself.
Facts. And then, like you said, you know how you was on your black, white boy swag. You think the game will ever go to that type of swag again? Even though niggas dripped
it's still
dripped out, yeah. I'm talking about, but now even white ones talking about sliding and drilling now too, though. They I'm talking about, I ain't talking about with the swag. You all right?
You saying will it go back to that?
Yeah, like straight, you know.
Oh,
like
nah, that kind of music, that
I'm
fun.
talking about, remember they got the drip, but I'm talking about that music you made. It ain't no bitch go kill it. Like this that vibe.
Yeah,
right
this that vibe. This that I want to get in my car. I want to do something, feel good about myself. You know what I'm saying? Pipe it about my accomplishments. You see what I'm saying? Find stuff with me right here.
Have a little bad bitch with you. You feel me?
I mean, I don't know. You know, I don't know if it can get. I feel like it always can, because I feel like it's always room to enjoy yourself. I don't give a damn how much you spend. It's always room for enjoyment.
Right.
And so I just feel like it'll always be a lane for it. But I know right now the issue, you know what I'm saying, a lot of the music is more eerie. It's more dark. It's more hard. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, it done evolved to that, you know, so it's just like, you know, being a fan of music is like, what's the next turn, you know? Now, see me, I told you I don't go with the trend, so if you want to hear that kind of stuff, man, stay tapped in. Futuristic Lilo, Black Boy, White Boy, Leland, Austin. I'm giving them vibe. You feel me? And it might be a beat that you think I'm supposed to be talking like that on, but I'm still gonna talk. You see what I'm saying? I'm still gonna have fun. You know what I'm saying?
And then when I just
wordplay, lingo, pop it, that one that give you that vibe, I'ma still go that way.
And I just heard one you was playing on the download. You and Ralph though. That sound like a thumping. Now that came about though.
I mean, shit, like I say, me and Jug always kind of been around each other, brushing on. Then we doing a project together, you know what I'm saying? Fast forward, you know what I'm saying, to right now. Then we finally like just locking in on the whole project. And bro, the project amazing, bro. I ain't gonna even count, bro. We just listened to that motherfucker before I came up here at the studio, like.
So it's done already?
Motherfucker done.
How long it took y'all to do that?
We did that bitch in 2 weeks, bro.
Oof.
We ran through that bit like track and field. Ran through that bit like Jackie Joyner Kersey. Huh?
Did y'all get one from Zay?
Nah, their whole project exclusively produced by Trench Work.
Okay then.
Yeah, they all Trench.
Okay then, man. And you know, I know you got stuff you got to go do. What you pushing right now? What you need everybody to go check out? You feel me?
Hey, I need everybody to go tap in back on that, on all platforms. Back on that remix featuring Alley Boy. Like I'm telling y'all, they're gonna be the record of the spring. Like we pushing, it's going up. We servicing radio. We really moving outside. That always gonna be my regiment. Lead work. I don't care how much digital, screaming, Instagram. I'm gonna beat the block. You feel me? So I'm gonna make sure the job get done. But y'all go stream back on that remix featuring Alley Boy. That's what I'm pushing. That's the agenda right now. Y'all go stream that, my new single. Official video this month. We going crazy.
And yeah, before you get it, I know you always hitting that road though, dog.
I just come from the era, dog. I ain't waiting on no phone call, dog.
Go get it.
I ain't waiting on no promoter to call me, dog. I ain't waiting on no DJ to say, "Hey man, I'm ready for you to bring the single now." Okay. I'm pulling up on you. I'm pulling up on you, man. This my job description. I take this shit very serious, to the heart, very passionate, and I feel like that's how you gonna maximize out this shit. You feel me?
Okay, then, man. For the people that do want to follow, how can they follow you though, dog?
Hey, my strongest handle right now, Instagram. Y'all can follow me, YUNGLA_. That's YUNGLA_. Get at me.
Man, for one more time, let them know who my guest was, though, my dog. We appreciate you for coming through.
You got to know, Young LA, Futuristic Leland, Mr. Ain't I, Mr. Bow Bow, Mr. Futuristic Love, Mr. 36 Oh, Mr. I don't know y'all, I don't fuck with y'all. I'm a big dog.
We forgot to talk about that, too. That's that thing.
Oh, now the Strand on the way.
Okay, then.
I'm finna be coming back to holler at you.
You on that weed mode?
Yeah, Bow Bow Strand on the way, man.
Okay, then stop playing. We're gonna be waiting on that bitch.
Man, come on, man.
Next time, y'all know what it is.
Got to know.
Glee?
Yeah.
Getting money, serving glee like the nigga off Tippie Toe.